Hey guys, how you doing? Happy Friday. Hope everybody is doing well. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Um, as you can see, your girl is in the car. Um, just actually came from Home Depot, about to head to Chipotle to get something to eat. I gotta go and also get gas as well too, because this car got no gas in it. And we're headed to the house. Sorry, I'm just picking at my hands. Um, we are headed to the house. Not sure why the camera is so blurry. I don't have any. Let me see. Ooh, I hope. Does that help? Okay, it's a little better. I don't know if that's a little bit better. I can't tell. Okay, maybe. So we're headed to the house. I got out of work a little bit early, although it really was no point in leaving early from work today, even though it was early dismissal for me because I had to wait for the train, which is every hour on the hour. But that's besides the point. We are home. It is Friday. I am headed to the house after I do get what I just mentioned before. And then we're going to be doing a clean out of the back room. I have a back room at the house. I don't think I've ever showed it to you guys. That it's looking not the best. It's gotten very cluttered. And me, and hubby, both of us is there, buying things or what have you. So I just need to do a clean out. I bought some bins because I also have a couple of other rooms that I want to tackle. I need to tackle the small room that's upstairs. That room looks a hot mess as well too. I have my side hustle stuff in there when I used to do my skincare, and I got clothes in there. Also want to tackle my room. I have a shelf, and I obviously have clothes in there that I need to donate. So we got a couple of projects that going to be hitting over. We're not doing everything in one shot. We're going to do it like one project a day when we have the time. So the goal right now is to start with the room downstairs and get that cleaned out or what have you, donate what we need to donate, toss out what we need to toss out, fix up what we need to fix up, and then we'll move on to the next part of the house that I wanna tackle. And the good thing is, like, over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be on early dismissal every Friday. So it gives me, well, at least the next like 3 or 4 weeks. So it gives me a chance to be able to tackle what I need to tackle. So right now I am about to go into Chipotle real quick. I'm going to get me something to eat so that after I'm done today doing that room, I can eat. Probably, I'm not even going to say probably. I will be pouring me a glass of wine and chilling for the rest of the evening after I finish that room. Now, also, guys, if I sound nasally, I have a cold. I'm recovering from a cold. I caught one on Sunday after coming back from Atlanta. So just bear with me with that. But welcome, back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Abia Grant. This channel, I actually did a new description for this channel. This channel is a hodgepodge of different things. I'm talking about myself. I'm talking about my journey. I'm talking about health on occasions. I'm talking about everything. Like, I talk about books. Whatever I want to talk about, I'm going to talk about here on this channel and everything. So I hope that you guys do enjoy. If you are, new, I know that I've lost a few subscribers, and it is what it is. It's fine. I'm not everybody's jam, and with me changing up the dynamics, I'm just trying to fix my hair. With me changing up the dynamics of my channel and not making it necessarily, as I was making it like fitness related, keto related, we're not really doing that. anymore. I lose people, and it is what it is. But I hope that new people come on board and they enjoy. And for the people who are OGs, hello, how you doing? It's your girl. Hope that you're doing well. And yeah, just hope you have fun chilling with me and doing things with me. So let me go ahead and get into this Chipotle, get something to eat, and I will see you guys likely when I get home. Yeah, I'll see you guys when I get home. Hey guys, all right, so I made it home. I'm about to take you guys into the back room so you can see what that back room is looking like. The only thing I ask is that, guys, please listen. We live, it gets cluttered. I know it's probably, not ideal. I'm just getting Kirby from outside. Kirby, you want to say hi to the people? Say hi to the people. Say hi. Hi. Okay, as I was saying before, I think I'm gonna lock him in his crate because I already know he's gonna want to come back there and he can't be outside. Kirby, come to your crate. Come on. Come on, crate. Crate. Thank you. I'll let you out when I'm done because I don't want you in my way. So, all I say is that, guys, places and spaces get junky, and like I keep saying, like I said, this room does need to be worked on, and we're here doing it, and that's what matters. So, just give me grace, because I know sometimes when I watch some people doing like their cleaning, I'm trying to figure out where to put this at, my water cup, and my phone. Sometimes when people are doing cleaning and everything, they have a lot to say, comments and stuff about people's spaces and stuff. So I'm showing you guys this because I think it's helpful to just declutter, because declutter space is optimal, I believe. So this basically is the room that I'm talking about. This is a side room next to the house. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this stuff over here because a lot of this stuff is things that, people were going to take. This, I may just put this downstairs. This is like a chimney thing that we never use. Honestly, I may just donate it because it's not like we're going to use it anyways. We're not burning any wood or anything like that. So I may just donate this. I think I bought this. I'm pretty positive I bought that. I think I'm just going to donate that. But we got games, chairs. This is a part to the table that is over there. Try to put the camera up so that you can see the table with the storage bins on top. That's the actual extensions for that table. Trying to just trying to turn the camera around. I apologize. Ooh, it's going some other way. And then we have bins, more bins, more bins, more bins, boxes. That's some of the bays, motorcycle stuff. This is a rug, a big rug that I'm supposed to have taken to go get cleaned. We never went to go do that, so it's just been sitting here collecting dust. The couch is Bay's old couch from when he used to live back in Brooklyn. So he doesn't want to toss that out, so it's in this back room. And then this is the storage bin. We use this or storage rack. We use this rack a lot. This is probably, I'm gonna try to organize everything, but this area is the space I can see that I really want to tackle and get organized because it's just a lot. We also have this space over here. This is just more racks, food, things that we do use. We have little spaces over here. Now, be honest with you guys, we had a little mouse issue back here. Just because you live in the suburbs does not mean that you don't get mice. You still could get mice, but we've been on it, and we haven't, even prior to, we've had an inspector come inspect the house, sprayed out the house and everything, but we still have left the traps. But I'm going to be leaving those there, but I'm going to be bringing some stuff back into here now that we haven't seen any activity or anything like that. And then here, this is another little nook area where my husband motorcycle stuff is at, gear or what have you. So we're going to be putting some stuff back inside this space because, again, I took some stuff out of here when we were having our, mouse issue or what have you. So, like I said, I'm going to start off with this rack. I want to condense this down. I have some bins here I'm going to be utilizing to put a lot of the stuff that you see for, this is his chef stuff. This is my husband. My husband is a chef, butcher chef, but he was a chef before. This is all his odds and ends and things that he likes to use. But we have a lot of Tupperware, things like that, that honestly we just really need to get rid of and we need to condense. So that is going to be my focus for today and getting that done. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put you guys down. I'm going to watch YouTube while I'm doing this. I have a garbage bag right now. Well, I took out a garbage bag. I have the black one is for garbage, and then the white one is for donation. So I'm going to start with pulling everything down off of this rack. Each one, figure out what I'm going to donate, figure out what I'm going to keep, get everything in its bags or in a pile, pull everything down, then put everything back up, then move on to the next part of this room, whatever I see that I'm trying to tackle. The most important part is I want to try to get things out of boxes because it looks just so unorganized and I just don't like it. All right, guys, so let me put you down, and hopefully this doesn't take me forever. I'm hoping it doesn't because I don't know. But, yeah. Oh, let's put a video on. Let's see what's on the YouTube. On the YouTube. I want to put like a long, it's not really any really long vlogs. So, I guess we're just going to have to jump around. All right. I'm going to put on my girl, Sherelle Rochelle. Oh, what happened to her video? I'm going to put her on first. And then we'll skip around and everything. So, again, I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, there we go. All right, volume, where are you? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shirari. Guys, I just want to show you something. When you buy stuff, or your husband buys stuff, and you forget that you own a freaking stain removal machine that we're supposed to be using to clean that carpet that's over there. See that carpet that's over there? So you know that's going to be a project for us. Just want to let you know. That is going to be a project for us because he had bought this, I want to say, he bought it maybe about 2 months ago. I'm thinking he got this probably from Costco, knowing him, because he's always in Costco. And we was like, okay, we're going to use this to clean the carpet. We put it back. I put it back here. Totally forgot that he purchased this. Now I'm cleaning back here and realize that we don't even need to take the carpet to the cleaners to get clean, or to the carpet people to get clean. We could do it ourselves. Yeah. This is what happens when you got too much shit. I'm sorry to cuss, but this is what happens when you have stuff and you go through it and you're like, wow, I didn't even realize that I had this. So I'm definitely going to put this to the side. I don't know where I'm going to put it at, but I know I need to remind myself to do this project, because I definitely want to do this project for the channel. I want to see, how it works out, because we really like the carpet, but it needs to be clean. We were going to, I'm not sure why I'm not turning the camera around. We were going to take it to a place by us, but they closed because they're building a whole bunch of condos over by us. So the cleaners that we was going to take the carpet to is no longer there, and they were willing to do the carpet. But yeah. Let me get back to it. I don't know what percentage I'm done. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a task. I'm just trying to shuffle things around, put things away. Honestly, the goal is just to try to clean off. Well, this rack is done. This is the rack. The rack is done and looks better than how it was looking before. But the goal is to get the stuff off of, trying to see, look at me. Get the stuff off of this couch. That's the goal. I need that to be a goal. So I'm just trying to shuffle things around and figure out, what I can move so that this room doesn't look like a hot mess every time I walk back here. All right, guys, let me get back to it. Alright guys, I'm sorry, coming on here coughing. I was trying to turn the light on, but for some strange reason, this light does not want to turn on. Oh, I know why. Because it's not connected. Alright. Let's see if there's let there be light. There we go. There we go. Okay. So guys, want to show you what the room looks like now. Just showed it to Babe. He said it looks good. Everything hopefully now has a better home. It's not perfect, but it will suffice in what we need for this back room. We're not OD. Everything got to be perfect kind of family. So, just let you know that. Alright, so I'm going to turn around. I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see. So, the couch is clean. Couch is clean and everything. Pillows are still there. and everything. So that's clean. I gotta make this really fast. The battery's about to die. This section over here is pretty much remains the same. Nothing really could move much over here. I did throw out a lot of boxes that I had over here of like the vacuum cleaner, the one that runs around the house. I don't know why I still had that box, but I dumped that out. It's a whole bag in the garage of stuff. And then I showed you guys the rack. So the rack is looking much better. I took out Bay's jars because he likes to make his banana milk situation. We got more jars down there. I have my meal prep stuff up here. I did throw away a decent amount of my meal prep containers that were starting to get really dingy. So, but we have some new ones here in the back. So I'm not too worried about that. What else? And then the rack up there. I'm sorry, guys. You know, like I told you before, I'm recovering from a cold. So we have that rack up there. Those are basically things that we do not use too often. Glass bowl, glass dishes and things. We don't really use that too often. This is just an empty bin. So if we want to put something in there, we could put it in there. And that's that. And then this room pretty much remained the same. Not much change. I did move over my husband. He had like this measuring thing here that he got from Costco. I did move that over here because it's not. This is basically brand new dishes. These are dishes that we never use. All that you see in wrapping paper and plastic, we've never used these dishes. It's a whole new set of dishes. So I figured since we haven't used it yet, and we haven't used those measuring stuff yet, and it matches towards those dishes, then they're there for whenever we do open up those dishes. And then here is pretty much closet. This is where a lot of stuff moved to. This is Bay's motorcycle stuff, paper towel, toilet paper. That bin has barbecue stuff in it and cake making items in there. More of Bay stuff here for his motorcycle, work, you know, uniform and things that he can't utilize. He's saving it, so I just left it so it's there, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I'm very happy about how the room came out. I hope that it inspired you and everything. I'm just happy I don't have to come back here and just look at just stuff all around. Like, yeah. And my goal is to try to keep it as close to, you know, this as possible and stay on top of it and not allow it to get out of control again. That's the hope. But you know how life, so sometimes we don't have control over it. But guys, I'm about to go ahead and eat. I'm hot. I'm about to go ahead and eat. I'm also going to try to find a home for a couple of things that I have here. This here is donations. I'm gonna put that in the car. And I had to find a home for this stuff here. Some of the stuff was already downstairs already, but I just pulled it upstairs and never brought it back downstairs. When I say downstairs, I mean the basement, because we have more stuff that's downstairs in the basement. So I'm gonna find a home for this, and then I'm gonna eat, and then that's pretty much it. So I will see you guys later on, whenever that may be. Okay, bye. Hey guys, how you doing? Happy Kirby. Happy Saturday. I hope everybody is doing well. I know I'm looking crazy, but I wanted to come on. I wanted to I propagated a pothos. I believe this is called a marble pothos. And this is it here. I actually got this from work. Look at his roots. And I figure it is time. Do I even have the mic on? I swear I be forgetting to put this thing on. There we go. I got it from work, and I feel like it's time, with all those roots, it's time to plant the pothos. So I wanted to get that done today, but I hope you guys are doing well. It's been a chill day pretty much for me. I cleaned the house this morning, got up early in the morning, like 6 o'clock. I've been cleaning. Well, I cleaned early this morning. I finished probably about 12:30. I just been chilling on the couch. Babe had made some avocado toast. Wish I caught a picture of it, but I didn't. I ate it so fast. Um, I've been editing. I've been trying to watch Love Island. I don't know what people are seeing in this show. Maybe I just really don't like reality TV. Like, I don't watch much reality TV anymore. So to watch this show is kind of like, uh. So I think once I go back over there, I'm gonna put YouTube on and I'm gonna watch that. Um, that's as much reality that I can take and that I actually enjoy. Today, we are actually going to the movies. The movie starts at 10 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock right now. So the movie starts at 10. So I got to get myself ready. I'm probably going to get myself ready about 8 o'clock or so, or what have you. Start getting ready, throw some clothes on and everything. And then we go to the movies. We're going to go see Superman. I wanted to catch the 8 o'clock show, but the seats were like right on top of the screen. So I wasn't doing that. I want to be comfortable. So we got a 10 o'clock movie, and we're going to go and enjoy that. They come back home. Bay has to go to work tomorrow. So that, he was like, oh, it's a late movie. And I'm like, babe, you're normally up late anyways, but okay. It's actually late for me because I'm in bed by 9:30. So I already took a nap. I took like a 3 hour nap. So I should be fine for tonight. And luckily the movie theater is only down the block. Like, just right. It's literally right down the block. So we'll be home. We'll be there in less than 7 minutes and back home, same amount of time. So, like I said, I want to go ahead and pot this plant. Now, I do have another pothos plant that I have not killed. As you guys know, my green thumb don't be green thumbing the way it's supposed to. I believe this is the same type of plant that I have over. I'll show you guys once I'm done potting this one over in the living room. But for some strange reason, I feel like this one is more viney than the one that's in the living room, because the one I got, like I said, I got this from my job, and the roots or the vines itself are very long. Like, they literally cascade through like the whole windowsill. So I guess they're probably in the same family, but yeah. So I'm looking forward to it because that's kind of like the plant that I've been wanting to get. It's a plant that has like vines and everything where I can constantly propagate it and put it around the house and grow more plants. So that is the goal. So let me go ahead and turn you guys this way, guys. I look busted and crusted. I'm trying to like angle this in a certain way. Because your girl also doesn't have a bra on. So yeah. Like I said, I just been chilling the whole day. So I'm just trying to get this in a certain thing that you're not, seeing the boobs, do the most. All right, I think that's good, right? Is that pretty decent? Yeah. So I'm just going to use this regular potting mix that I have here. It's just some Miracle Grow potting mix. Nothing, too crazy about it. I have a decent amount in the garage. I don't know why I have so much potting mix, but at least I know that I don't have to worry about it getting any more. So I was watching the video and the guy was saying when you put the soil in, to make like a little hole, especially when you're propagating it. He was saying to make a little hole and then put the roots in that hole and then put soil on top. So I'm hoping that this works out. I'm not trying to, let's see how deep I want this to go. Because these roots are so long, like they were not, when I initially got it, they were not like this. There was no roots. All right, so we're gonna stand that up. Let's put some more soil. My guess is this plant is probably gonna lay down most of the time because I don't think it's gonna stand up like this. Anyways, let's see. Okay. Yeah, all right. Is that, I hope that, does that look good? I hope that looks decent. I hope I don't kill this plant. All right. I mean, it's going to be what it be. Hopefully it doesn't, thing. So this is what it looks like. That's what I did. It's in the center. Now I am going to put some water in it. I was gonna put some cubes, some marbles down at the bottom, because the other pothos plant has marbles down at the bottom. So what I think I may do is go steal some of its marbles, because it doesn't need that many, maybe like 3 or 4 in here, and so that the plant doesn't sit in water, because I know, if I'm not mistaken, pothos don't like to sit in water. So just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Let me go get the a couple of marbles from the other pothos plant. All right, here we go. Now I did say marbles. I don't know why I said that, but these are like rocks. I got these from the dollar store as well too. So they were pretty cheap. So we're gonna sit that on there like so. And then we have some water. I'm not going to use the old water because it was sitting in here. I'll dump that out. So let's water it. I hope you guys can see. Yeah, it looks like you can. I think it's doing pretty good. That's what it's looking like so far. Hopefully you guys can see. I don't think so. I'm not sure. Trying to get you in the right angle, peoples. All right. So I'm gonna dump out. I'll leave a tad bit of water in there, but I just want to make sure this is thoroughly watered, the soil. This is definitely very good drainage soil because the water is coming right out, like right out. Okay. All right. So it's looking pretty decent, I guess so. I hope so. Let me dump this soil back in here, move this to the side. So let's flip you guys around so you can see. So this is what it's looking like right now. I did leave a little bit of water in. So it does have a little bit of water in. If I see that the plant is like starting to turn yellow, doing the most, then I will dump out the water. But so far so good. Plus it's been living in water. So it should be fine. It should be fine. All right, let me move this back over here like so. So we're gonna put it right there. And it likes this spot. It's not the type of plant that it needs to be. For some strange reason, this plant doesn't need to have company. It likes to be alone, which is interesting because I have another plant. Sorry, guys. I have another plant about to show you guys that does not like being alone. This plant does not want to be alone. I'm going to show you it in a minute. Give me 1 second. Let me get up. Ooh, walk over here. And I'm actually going to turn off the grow light. So we have here snake plant. This one is fine. It's you know, a snake plant. Oh, you may not see. I may have put the camera too low. There you go. Snake plant. This one is starting to grow a lot of vines. So this one is the pothos that I told you guys about. It's growing a lot of leaves. It's doing pretty good. And now this is the plant that I said that does not like being alone. Babe had got me this plant for my birthday. It is growing a baby. You can see it right there in the center. It has some new growth down at the bottom. Now this plant, when I was away, it started to do this. Let me turn the light off so that you guys hopefully can see a little better and not see the UV part. Even though I don't have that much, you know, light over here. Let me see if I can turn this light on. There we go. It's a little better. So this plant started turning yellow because it likes the UV light. It likes the UV light. Normally, I do not have these shades open or anything. Normally, this window is closed and the shades are pulled down. But because it was cleaning week and I just wanted to air out the house, I had opened up this window, but normally it's not open. I just watered it today. I literally just watered it today. So first time since like almost 3 weeks of having this plant. So that is it. I forgot the name of this plant. I don't remember. It doesn't really say it. It just says large foliage, but I did look it up on ChatGPT. And it told me the name of it. If I figure it out, I'll post it here so that you guys can know what the name of it is. But yeah, this plant does not like to be solo. It wants to be in the company of the plants. So there it goes, in the company of the plants. And it better do right, okay? You better behave, okay? Behave for me, please. Because it's hard. You're gonna, you know, I don't want you to end like the others. All right. All right, guys, so I'm about to let you go. I'm gonna clean up this mess over here, chill down here for a little bit before I have to go get myself ready for this movie. And I will see you guys probably, I'll see you when I see you, okay? All right, talk to you later.
The fear of missing out is real. FOMO. And if you aren't advertising on the largest cinema...
Hey guys, good morning. Happy Sunday. Hope everybody is doing well. As you can see, ooh, you guys are all crooked. And it looked like I got no hair. As you can see, I am in the car. Where are we headed? We are headed to the gym, which I have not been since last Thursday, when I was back in Atlanta. Today will be my first day back in a week, in 3 days. I don't know. I think that's probably more than a week. I can't count right now. It's early in the morning. It's 7:41 in the morning. So headed to the gym. Gotta go to the store. Gotta go to ShopRite. Gotta go to Walmart, Wally's World. I need to pick up some stuff. We're meal prepping today. I'm going to be doing a hash brown bowl for breakfast, and then I'm going to be doing a salad in a jar for lunch. Yeah, so I'm gonna do I think I'm gonna do chicken. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do ground chicken or ground turkey. It depends on what I feel like, and it honestly depends on what it costs like when we get to the store. Because your girl's been spending a whole lot of money. I did do my budget this week. Kind of back on track, but it was a couple of things I spent some dollars on. The blends, the movies. So yeah. But we're gonna just make it work and everything. So we do that. I'm about to actually get some gas because I have like 30 something miles. This light has been on since when? Since last Monday? This past Monday? I want to say Sunday, Monday. It's been on since then. The thing is, like, I don't go a lot. I don't go a lot. I don't go anywhere very often in the car, so I don't really gas her like probably a normal person would, unless I know that I'm going to go somewhere long. Like if I'm going somewhere, it's local to by the house, and it's not that far out. And I apologize, guys, if you're hearing the background noise. I got the windows open. It's beautiful outside today, so I just wanted to enjoy some of this sun and breeze and everything. So that's pretty much that with that. We're going after we do our running around, we're gonna get back to the house, do all that stuff. I have to fold clothes. I have to get a video out for you guys. So we're going to be doing that. And that's pretty much it. And get ready for work tomorrow. So it's going to be, I work every day this week, but I get out early on Friday. So that's a good thing. Thank God. 'Cause that job has been, that job has been interesting. And yeah, people are interesting. But I'm trying to, hold on a second. Let me pay this guy. Good morning. Can I have 10 regular, please? Thank you. Yeah, so that job has been interesting because people think you're machines. People think that you are machines and you're not. And when you try to sit down and have conversations, people just act oblivious. I know a lot of employers are like that. And yeah, so, but I'm not going to stress myself about it. I'm going to do the best that I can do and keep it moving and stay true to myself, stand up for myself, and not stress myself out, which is, be a grand is not doing that. But yeah, so I did want to come on. I don't want to talk about that, talk about that for a hot second. Let's move on. We ain't going to, yes, please. We're going to get that receipt. So use it for our receipt hub. I don't get it. I don't get the receipt too often, but since he asked. Thank you, you as well. Okay, so what was I saying? All right, she's a little less than half a tank. She should be good to end of the week. I'll probably have to fill her up again Monday, over the weekend. So what was I saying? Oh, I wanted to tell you guys about Superman. Superman was so good, guys. I was shocked. I heard it was really good. Like from a 1 to a 10, I give the movie like a 9 point. You know what? We're just going to give it a 10. We're just going to give it a 10. That movie was so good, and it was action packed the whole time. I love all the characters. Superman played whoever the guy was. I'm not good with names, so I'm not even gonna try to see who the actor was. Excellent, excellent. Stayed in character. I felt it. I felt the energy. So I really like that. I really like the dog. The dog was so cute. Um, yeah, I just love I love the whole thing. The whole thing was like super cute. Lex Luthor, he was a butthead, but he did a good job. He played the character very well. So I was definitely wanting to like box him in the face, like, bro, like, why are you so wrapped up about this man, and you have so much animosity towards him. Yeah. So yeah, that was definitely funny. Not funny, but interesting. He did really good. They brought on Supergirl at the end. That was funny. My husband said that they're playing the arc of Supergirl. I think I'm gonna have to roll these windows because you guys are gonna get the highway traffic now, or this traffic. Supergirl, their arc that they're trying to play is of her being the um, young woman who likes to drink and party. So that's the arc that they're playing for the next installment of Superman, Supergirl, whatever. So that was interesting when she came on at the end. And yeah, I don't want to mess it up for anybody, but if you were, I don't know why this camera, I think because I don't have the face tracking on, but it keeps leaning to the side. Um, I just really thought, what was my train of thought? I lost my, see, that's what happens when you start touching stuff. You lose your train of thought. I just really thought it was really nice. Like, honestly, like, it was 10. It was a 10. It was a 10. It was a 10. So that's pretty much that with that. We got back home at 1. Um, yeah, I had to get something to eat outside. Like I hate buying fast food, but it's the only thing that's available at night. So I did want to get in 2 burgers and fries from McDonald's because I just needed to put some on my stomach. I didn't eat since that morning, and that was avocado toast. So I was hungry. So did that, ate, fell asleep, and then got up, and here we are. So yeah, now going on to books before I go inside the gym. Um, I started Hurricane Summer. I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys. I cannot get into the book. I don't. I don't know what it is. You know what? I know what it is. I know that the type of books that I like listening to or reading are romance. I like some dark romance as well too. I just something. It's just I just don't like the story. I don't know what it is, and there's nothing against the author or anything like that. Pretty sure awesome author, but I just can't get into the freaking story. I really want to turn this air conditioner off because it's so cold, and I want to get like natural circulation. Um, yeah. So I just can't get into it. I'm up to the part right now, and I'm sorry for anybody who's reading the book, but I'm just my spiel. I was up to the part about where she's coming back from the river, with the neighborhood kids, and when her and one of the kids walks up to the house, the aunt is upset with her because she's been gone the whole day. Um, and then one of the males in the house is, I guess, abusing. I don't know if it's physical, sexual. I don't know. Um, One of the kids that's in the family. So I was just like, like I'm trying to push through the book and I just can't push through it. It's just not grabbing me. And it's been sitting there on my downstairs for the past. I didn't even bring the book with me to Atlanta. I bought Plus Size Player with me. I didn't start that yet. That's still upstairs. I brought it with me, but I never read it because I was reading something else. But I already know that book is going to be good because the first book was good. But this one, I can't get into it. So I do have two more library books. I forgot the name of it. I know the one is the Ricky something book or what have you. I don't know if I'm gonna start these books. Maybe what I'll do, because I do need. Let me see. Let me think. I have two books left. Maybe I'll start one of the library books tomorrow. Maybe the smaller blue book. I'll start. I think it's Stuck in Love or Stuck something. I'll start that one tomorrow. I'll see about starting the Ricky something book. I think it's Ricky something. But again, if it doesn't jump up at me, then I'm just gonna return everything back, and it's gonna be what it be. Um, I had to remember as a reader, also a new reader, and a reader just in general, that what people recommend is not necessary. If even though it's something that they enjoy, I know I've been looking this way. Don't sorry, I should be looking at the camera. Um, Although I lost my train of thought. Although people will recommend a book to you, it's honestly about what you enjoy reading. And what you may enjoy reading may not be what somebody else enjoys reading. And I have to remind myself of that when I'm out looking for books, purchasing books, etc. Because a lot of people have recommended these books, but I just, well, at least that one and, the other two, whatever, not whatever, but I just don't enjoy it. I just don't enjoy that one. So we'll see about the other two. If I feel like this is not calling me, I'm not picking up the book, it's more collecting dust or anything, then we're just going to move on to the next. I have so many books in my Kindle that I need to read. I have books at the house that I need to read. So that's not library books. So I have things that I want to, that I'm interested in reading that are likely going to be good. So it's not right, or it's not necessary for me to finish a book just because I got it from the library and I gotta finish it. It's just not gonna work. So guys, I've been talking to you for 15 minutes. Let me go ahead and get inside this gym, but I just wanted to give you a wrap up of my weekend, the movies, and the books, and I will see you guys later. All right, bye. hash browns is cooking, I figured let me come on and start bottling up these salads. I'm doing salad in a jar for meal prep. So I'm just starting with some salad dressing down at the bottom. This is dill pickle ranch dressing. And we got a lot of toppings today. I think the only thing I didn't add here was croutons. That's the only thing I didn't add. Now I do want to make sure that I put enough toppings, because sometimes I feel like it's a lot in this jar. Then after I eat it, I'm like, there's nothing really in here. Like, obviously there's food in there, but it's just, it feels like I didn't put enough. I don't know. Maybe because it's salad. So maybe that's the reason why. I don't know. So this is just red onions and some cherry tomatoes. Let's try to make this a little bit easier. Now that's the only thing. This looks cute. The aesthetics is cute, but the actual getting everything in the jar could get messy. Okay, so we got our onion. Perfect. So now I'm going to add the cucumbers. Alrighty. Looking good so far. And I'm only making 4 of these because I'm not going to work. I have a half a day on Friday. I wish I wasn't going to work. So therefore, I'm only making enough for 4 days. So we're going to add some corn. Give it a little bit of sweetness. Alright, there we go. Corn is in there. Alright. So, I'm going to add a couple of olives. Not too many. As we're starting to run out a little bit of space. I guess I'll put a couple more. Okay. Olives is in there. So now I'm going to add some chickpeas. And we only got a little bit of space left for some chicken. But we're going to fit it in there. I feel like I went a little bit heavy-handed with this first jar. Oh, and I just remember I have salad. Oh. Oh, well. Okay. See how this is going to work. Push it down a little bit. Alright, so let's put some chicken. Now this is just some ground chicken. Now I was just saying I normally go light on these salads, and this thing is humongous. Now whenever I don't use here this ground chicken, I'll use it during the week. So it's not going to go to waste or anything like that. Alright. So a little bit more in this one. Ooh, it's hot in this kitchen. Okay, so now let's add our salad. I'm definitely going to have to dump this into a bowl when I'm eating it at work. Because there's no way this is going to shake. All right, there we go. All right, so that's what we are looking like. It looks pretty good, if I say so myself. So these, move this out the way. These are the salad jars. Pretty awesome. All right, guys, I am gonna check on this hash browns. I want to make sure this thing doesn't burn, and then we're gonna put that also in a bowl. And that'll be that with that. That's it for this week's meal prep. All right, guys, I'll see you in a few. All right, guys, so now let's move on to, I feel like I need, whew. There we go. We're going to move on to the hash browns. They're more like potatoes now. It's like mushed up potatoes, but they're going to be what it be. Just moving a little bit over. Sometimes I get a little heavy-handed when I'm making these things, my bowls. Okay. Move a little bit. This one. Right here. Okay. All right. So these are the bowls. Start the bowl. Just don't want that to burn. So now we're gonna add our turkey bacon to the top. All right, let me wash my hand off. All right, next we're gonna add some Fiesta cheese. We're gonna put a generous amount because we want it nice and cheesy. And there goes our bowls. Bowls are done. And I put the last batch of cheese on this one. And this is breakfast. Now, if you want, you can add avocado, but I'm not. This is more than enough. I'll be good. I'll be full. I won't be hungry. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. Breakfast is done. Quick, fast, and simple. So this is what we're looking like. Breakfast. Yes. Done. Now I'm going to cover this up, and then that's going to be that with that. All right, guys. I'll see you later.